live. Let me draw them curtain here because the lighting is not that great. See if that better. And put on the other light. Because the natural light make the thing look away. Okay guys. This morning me in my kitchen and I have a cup of tea. But based on a lot of questions we see, a lot of people is confused. Because not only undocumented or illegal immigrants are a little bit worried about where they stand in the United States of America with all these issues in place. London boy, big up yourself. Wissy Boo, big up yourself. Blessings Park, big up yourself. People, if you're a green card holder, there are still things you can violate, conditions you can violate in America, which can cause you not to be as what the word again, I can't even remember that word. That will not make you admissible. That's the word I was after. Admissible into America, right? Because you have violated conditions of your green card. Whether or not you are a 2-year conditional holder green card or you have a 10-year green card, your permanent residency card, right? A lot of green card holders are confused. But I would like to assure you and say this first and foremost. One of the most important things about having a green card and retaining that green card and making sure you have nothing to worry about, regardless of the administration, regardless of whatever they are doing. All right, my people. First and foremost now, make sure that you stay far away from any criminal activity. Not getting a nothing at all with the law. That is the very first basic rule of having a green card, and you don't have nothing to worry about. Any other little thing can be resolved. You understand me I say? So just make sure say you do not have any criminal encounter with the law. Excuse the nice people, and the washing machine and give me a nice round there so. I never plan to do no video, but it just come to my head and I know me go already. Sometime I have a different topic later. Some other things we want to get in. So in my head now, I see some comments. So I want to say, the ground rule that you follow this one, you don't have anything to worry about in the United States of America. Right? Let me see if the brightness turned up properly for my live on this. Okay. And I feel like say, me could get my camera a little cleaner. So me I show no people, I wasn't even prepared for this live. But me say, you know what? Me make sure say I don't cut me cut off. See it? I just clean off the camera. Yes, my people. That's a little bit better from my end. Morning everybody. So, as green card holders, you should avoid these things. Right? And so if you are worried as a green card holder, I have already said in numerous amount of videos, once you are a law-abiding resident in America, it doesn't matter what the Trump administration is doing, you don't really have anything to worry about. No matter the scaremonger, no matter the way you want here are the new policies, given that you haven't violated what I am going to outline to you guys. And the very ground rule, like I have said to you guys, please stay away from any criminal activity, anything which seems fraudulent, anything which seems like you have problem in it and it can cause you, get you arrested, you can be prosecuted for it. Do not get involved. I understand that there are some things which we can't avoid, like for example, you have an accident on the road, you lick down somebody because they run across the road and probably you will charge with certain things we cannot avoid, given that it's a traffic offense or something. For you have license, you drive and them something, them things they can't happen. So in that the case, you have to just pray that everything alright. You understand? And there will be no issue if you have a minor traffic offense. Right. So first and foremost, me I emphasize on it. Stay away. If you have a green card and you're worried about where you stand, if you can get in a trouble in America, you see, as long as you stay within the domain, within the bounds, within the line of the law, you're a law-abiding citizen. Any other else thing up with your green card, it can be resolved. Alright, moving on now. The next thing in line when you're a green card holder and you're worried about if you can be barred from being administered back in America. Let's say you go outside of America. What can make you inadmissible, which means them bar you outside of America, is you going abroad and staying for a lengthy period of time. But also staying a lengthy period of time in outside of America. Remember, me telling you earlier, anything will happen other than you getting a criminal activity can be resolved. But nevertheless, going outside of America and staying over 6 months outside of the country, I wouldn't advise it on a 2-year green card, because that those have conditions, serious, more conditions to it than a 10-year. Right? People keep to forgetting that 10-year also have conditions. Right? Criminal activity is a condition you get on your 10-year green card. You get involved in criminal activity, you can lose it. When you go for adjust your status or do anything, you're not getting it. So those are still considered as conditions. But in regards to 2-year, it is basically terms as a conditional green card because it is based on whether you are married or your family, there are some, and you get it through work. So if your work, you have problem with your work, you lose that privilege. If you're married and go foreign and you get your 2-year and you're the person marriage breakdown, you lose that. So it have more direct, immediate impact to those conditions, right? So you go outside of America, which a lot of people will broadcast across the media. Oh, don't overstay your time. Yes, overstaying on your green card in another foreign country for over 180 days is an issue. Yes, but it is an issue that can be resolved. You get me? It is one of those issues that can be resolved. Because all you need after you overstay is a valid reason of why you had overstayed your time. You could have had a health condition and your doctor advised you that you cannot fly. What if you went to Jamaica and you developed some form of medical condition and your doctor advised you that you cannot fly for 6 months? That is reasons enough for you to be out of the country for more than 6 months and haven't returned back to America. Yes, you will be questioned as to why, but once you can provide a valid reason, then they will understand. So you provide the reason with proof, not just talking. Reason with proof. So if your doctor advises that you cannot fly because of medical reasons, your doctor will also provide you with a letter or whatever to prove that they did. So they have no problem with that. The other thing again, you have overstayed. It is a problem, but it can be resolved. Because if you have a 10-year, all you need to do is make sure that you do your re-entry permit and the problem is solved. You do a re-entry permit. You know? But me go tell you the trick about it now. The re-entry permit is effective when you haven't removed your ties from America. So if you was a person who locked down all your bank account them, you locked down your bank account them, and you did get fired from your job, and the place where you did rent in America, you did get up because you plan to go to Jamaica go spend time, you probably don't come back in America. What they're going to say, you have no ties to the country, so therefore you don't need a green card. All you need is a visa. You see how easy you lose that green card in a little while? We not get that? Alright. Hold on. Make that soak in that we go back again, Panny. You go to Jamaica and you did a plan to go to Jamaica. So it's premeditated. Say, sure, I want to give America a break. Me not stress, me not problem, but me have my green card, so nothing wrong. Me can go back anytime no more. Bearing in mind, you go to Jamaica, you overstay your time. Normally, you do a re-entry permit, which would be fine. Or if you overstay your time because of medical reasons or whatever, you have a valid reason which can be proven, you're alright. But also too, with the re-entry permit, guys, right? That alone does not help if you have cut your ties in America without unknowingly that this will affect you. Because one of the conditions of any green card, whether 2-year, 10-year, whatever, you have to have ties within America still for you to see eligible to retain that green card. So although you have the 10-year, if you remove your ties them from America, which a lot of people didn't know, let's say, boy, me don't want this and this overdraft, so me go just take out my money because I got Jamaica for a while, and me feel like this will happen with that bank account here. Me used to get paid through it. Me I close down them bank account here. Me have 2 bank accounts, me close them. You no longer have a bank account in America. Remember now, you no longer have a bank account in America. Boy, the place I did rent, I said me I got Jamaica for over almost a year, and I'm appearing for this place. So you give up the place, you give up your place, you give up your address. Fine. And then the next thing, no bank account, no address, and because you have go for so long, you left your work. But you tell yourself, say, me have a green card, I just have to cool out myself in Jamaica because I'm stressed and all the things are going on in America. So I have to cool out for a while in Jamaica, but I have a 10-year green card so I can go back anytime. Remember, you are already at fault for overstaying, for staying too long in another foreign country because you're a green card holder, 10-year green card holder. You have overstayed the 180 days, which sometimes, as I say, you can push it up to 1 year, and then you can always do a re-entry permit, and that should solve the issue. Or you have valid reason that can be proven that you had a reason to be out of the country for so long. Fine. But when you cut your ties then, you cut the ties then to America. It means that you don't need a green card. You have no intention to be a permanent resident in America, to build your life in America, pay tax and help to develop the country. So therefore, you do not need a green card. You just need a non-immigrant visa, visiting visa, 10-year or something like that. So in that case, you can lose your green card, like permanently lose your green card. This is not about re-entry now. This is about losing it completely. So I hope that is clear. So number one, you don't cut your ties then. Keep your bank account them in America. If you have a job, try hold on to your job as much. But you take a when they call a break, because sometimes some jobs will give you a 6-month break from your job. Career break. And say you want to try something in a new country. I think career break is up to 6 months to a year. You can take a career break from a job and you go back and get back your job. You're still on the books as being employed. Right? Because you're just on a career break. Next thing again. Anywhere in the world you're there, when you have a green card, file your tax when tax time come. You hear me say? File your tax when tax time come. Don't make tax time come and pass and you don't file your tax. These are one of the conditions where we mess up your green card. Take it as me tell you. Don't get into no criminal activity. Keep your ties them in America. Make sure you have ties in America. Work, job, bank account. Them 3 something there. So no, you have your job, your bank account, and you have a residence in America, your address, wherever you live. And another thing again, which a lot of people look past. Anytime in America you change your address, make sure to update USCIS that you have changed your address so that they can update it on the system. if you move your address in America and don't inform them that you can that to update your city, you can find problem with your green card. You can find problem in your green card. So let's say you move and you never do the update. You think say, "Show me, I'm tell you your green card, so sure, everything alright. Me good already. Me not have nothing to deal with immigration. Cause me good. Only when me think I go expire, then me need to deal with them." So you move house and gone where you want gone in America and this and that. You have to update the US Citizen Immigration Service that you have changed your address. So they do not have an updated address for you. And if they do not have an updated address for you, that is very serious, because if anything, they don't know where to contact you. Where is your mailing address? Where do you actually live? You can be a fraud because you do not have a permanent address that we can contact you at. You understand? So when you change your address and you don't inform them, you're in a problem. So you think it's a normal thing, it's a serious thing that for green card holders seem to no one know how no can lose no green card or have problem with no green card with a 2-year or 10-year. Remember? So when you hear people are telling you, "Oh, don't stay out of the country for too long," these are just minor things. But how in depth have they gone to let you know the conditions when you have a 10-year green card? Because people seem to think it's only 2-year green cards as conditions. 10-year green card too. But the only difference with the 10 and the 2-year is that the 2-year green card conditions have immediate effect, like effective immediately if certain things happen. And there is no 2 way around it. Because if you're on a marriage-based green card, which is 2 years, and the marriage breakdown before 2-year end, there is no way around it, ain't a problem. You depend on a work green card, a work sponsorship green card that comes with condition. And in no time, you go up on the work first year, you whatever your problem, them get rid of you start the job, they don't want you no more, you're in a problem. You get what me I say? Right? So people remember, avoid criminal activity if you want to maintain your green card. That is the rule number 1. Any other else problem can work on. Number 2. Keep your ties in America. If you have a job, go on a career break if you know you go away for a while. Even if you don't want the job when you go back, just make it be a career break. Take some time off, some long time off, that you're still in the system as having a job. Right? Keep your residence wherever you live. Don't give it up. I don't know you go do it, but don't give it up. It better you pay the rent or make somebody live in a year and pay the rent and you still your address or whatever. Or pay a part of the rent, next month still you pay a part of the rent and then pay a part. But keep your residence. Keep your bank account. These will demonstrate that you have ties to the country, you have reasons to return, and you have intentions to build a life in the country and live there permanently. You understand? So this is one of the things. Next thing again, my people. When it comes on to the green card, make sure so you file your tax. Make sure so you file your tax when you're a green card holder. Make certain so you file your tax if you're a green card holder. Next thing again, if you can avoid it, this is just a general rule. If you can avoid not staying more than 180 days outside of the country, 6 months, try not stay that long if you can avoid it. Right? I have already outlined, if you have gone over the 180 days, what you can do. Your re-entry permit and this and that, or your valid reason with proof, you understand, can resolve certain issue, right? The next thing again, you change your address, make sure so you update with USCIS. Make certain of that if you change your address. You have to know that. Make certain of that. The next thing again, ensure that your passport is within 6 months of travel. Right? Make certain of that. The last thing you want to do is have your green card and them thing there, and you have your passport, and when you check it out, I probably almost 7 months did there for your passport, and you go to Jamaica, go stay 2 months or 3 months, and next thing you know, when you're ready to go back, your passport in a problem. You understand? Immigration office officials now gonna let you through. You understand me? I say you're in a problem. So always keep your passport up to date at least a year in your passport when you make any form of travel. remember that. Keep your passport at least 1 year up to date. The minimum is 6 months, within 6 months, but to be safe, keep your passport at least 1 year up to date when you make certain movements. You understand what I say? And people, pretty much, that is it. When you come onto your green card and you can be safe, just file your tax, stay out of trouble. Don't stay too long out of the country. You know me I say? And then kind of something there, and you should be very much okay. So that should answer the question for the people who have been messaging me, emailing me in regards to what are the conditions if they have a 10-year green card or 2-year green card and stuff like that. Because many people seem at the idea that because the 2-year is called a conditional green card, they also thought that there weren't any real conditions to the 10-year. But there are conditions to the 10-year, which I have outlined. So guys, this was the purpose of this video, and this should give some clarity as in regards to what you as a green card holder. And like I said, if you're not traveling outside the country and you are in America and you're a green card holder and a law-abiding citizen, a law-abiding resident, you do not have nothing at all to worry about. When Donald Trump a cha iron, you don't have nothing at all to worry about. Green card holders, law-abiding permanent resident who not get themselves in a criminal activity, you have nothing at all to worry about. When I say criminal activity, if you have obtained the green card by false representation, inaccurate information, or bandolo fraud information, you have things to worry about, but you don't know that. Because you don't know, so you do bandolo things. But given that you have nothing at all to do with anything illegal, and you're a green card holder, take it from J Progress. You have nothing at all to worry about. It's that simple. So that is the topic, guys, in regards to this thing here. Your green card. Thank you very much. My people, it's meant to be a very short live. People can catch it up later. Later, guys, I'll be right back with you guys again. I don't know what the topic will be yet. My people, them have all kind of topic with them forget. Tailpipe, immigration, something. But remember, guys, go over to Jamaican Newfie channel. We are almost at the 1K YouTube subscriber on this channel. Let us support him, guys, because we should hit the 1K today. Today is the 1K day for Jamaican Newfie YouTube channel. So if you haven't done it already, guys, just go over to Jamaican Newfie on YouTube, subscribe to his YouTube channel, you understand? And let me get him to his first 1K YouTube subscriber goal. Everybody, thank you very much. I am J Progress from J Progress Entertainment. Everybody know already, one J Progress Entertainment and no other. Believe, you not have to ask nobody nothing, and nobody not have to tell you nothing. I only go one J Progress. Believe when me tell you that.